I gotta text you because I'm on. Yeah.
I hear your old scary ass.
Oh shit. Well, maybe they are going to the beach. Shit. Hell no. Jules, don't burn that image in my mind. Do not burn that image in my mind. I do not want to know about that kind of stuff. Jules, really? Well, y'all, never mind, Rob, because you already see. Shoot. All right. Whatever they playing in. That's what they playing in. I'm not changing anything. I just want to get this shit over with. Oh, this shit's an hour and a half. So 9:30 is I'm gonna finish this one, and then I'm gonna play another one, and that's gonna take me to 11 o'clock. Oh. Jules will be asleep by then. Well, that's true. Technically, well, no, I really do need to play two. Well, I don't know, Jules. I mean, I don't know, and actually, I really don't even care, really. I mean, shit, I mean, nah, because I'm competitive. I mean, I just, like, if I'm gonna lose, let me just lose on my own. I don't need anybody to help me, even though they're gonna cheat. Well, I'm not even gonna say DC. Well, they do. They cheat in DC1.
It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans.
And actually, this says it's supposed to move. This is supposed to move at my pace. I think I got the most wins in DC1.
In Jacksonville.
I think.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point. But, boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
That ain't a good look, Rob.
And they will not get a chance to return this one
I'm
as
talking
it's
about
through
your
the
look.
end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive down for the Jags. They'll be led out by their quarterback who played for the Nevada Wolfpack in college. It's Colin Kaepernick.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big time game.
Kaepernick now on first down. And right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Kaepernick's pass.
So here comes the Titans offense. They'll start with great field position. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
on the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players and one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
Following the fumble recovery, Briscoe, and this will be incomplete. Physical
Here
play
we
on
go.
the football there, and it's second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
To throw again, Briscoe. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Back to throw. Briscoe, a screen to Bell. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. Past the 30 to the 32.
Evans on the tackle.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 14 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They run. Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Ball carrier.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Oh. God.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
That's good for a Jaguar.
Brent, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
First down, Kaepernick. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, receiver in stride, and he can pick up.
Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, put you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. Some mistakes already in the first quarter. If he holds on to that one, first down.
Yeah, and I guarantee you that at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
This is taken around the 12. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
On 1st and 10, Briscoe. His throw incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again, Briscoe. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw.
Oh,
Briscoe.
God.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. On first down, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They'll run on first down. It's Robinson. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there are more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
91.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. On a that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like the little bit of courage in play calling, too, because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Briscoe. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On first down, Henry. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Briscoe. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, but now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it.
This shit ain't even close.
Pre-snap, he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To throw on 3rd down, Briscoe. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Levante David. So struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the in the past, they've always said,
what are you gonna do,
I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Kaepernick to throw on second down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Here's the jet sweep to Pascal, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Porter. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running, because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs for different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Lambo on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. So with the 3 interceptions, how does he erase those from his mind and just focus on this drive?
I think he may need some help from the coaching staff. Maybe the offensive coordinator says, okay, let's do a few of the shorter throws, quick rhythm throws where the ball's out of his hand quickly into a receiver before the defense can react. Maybe not take so many shots downfield just in case. Get your confidence back up, and then later on, you expand the targets again.
The KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid.
I love it. I love it.
It's 2nd and inches. That's the end of the first quarter.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
7.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they contained him very well. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Bell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. This is Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in a big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Briscoe. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up.
I mean, come the fuck on, man. God damn. We just gonna drop it. I mean,
Second down.
stupid. It's just stupid.
To throw again. Briscoe. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this
you ain't
game.
gonna beat him.
Go to the press conference, meet it head on,
You are
and
not
show your
gonna fucking
teammates
beat him.
you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Able to complete this to Shenault. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And that'll be incomplete.
You know what?
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Of course it's pass interference. I mean, it's just
Thought
fucking
they were going to
bullshit. I
force a
mean, why do I
4th
do
down.
this?
Instead, P.I.
I
gives
mean,
them
why
the
do I do this?
And that's frustrating, because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it.
I mean, what the fuck are you gonna do? Shit. I want y'all to see this shit right here. Let's see this shit right here. Let's see this shit right here. You're gonna love this one. Love this one. Watch this guy. Watch this guy. Watch the linebacker. First of all, he's on fucking skates. Oh, skating. I mean, oh, I mean, look at this shit. Yeah. Oh, shit. Man, fuck this. Whatever, man. Whatever.
To the 30, Rob Gronkowski. A gain of 5 brings up second and
5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Again, it's Kaepernick. And his throw here's incomplete.
Laviska Shenault, the intended target.
And it's third down.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Kaepernick to throw again. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Their guys are
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind down the first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
You call it, I'll just show up.
Kaepernick now on first down. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
I'll just fucking pick it control.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. This is caught. Gronkowski.
And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Now, Kaepernick again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
a gain of 8.
Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They trying to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal. A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Rob Gronkowski, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He struggled. His team has struggled. You talked to me a lot about looking to your leaders. Maybe it's time for him to put his mark on this game.
Agreed. And how that has to happen is somehow he's got to flush out everything that's happened so far and almost start over and get back to that confident level and know that he can play the game, because so far this has been a real struggle.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got the interceptions, trying to turn it around.
Number 20.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs,
What are you gonna do,
the
man?
quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Flushed out right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Oh,
There,
man.
because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
The ball carrier.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
Off the bootleg, Briscoe. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And he will have a Titans first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Throwing on first down, Briscoe. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, God. I mean, why? Why? Once again, no pressure, and really. Oh,
Intended for
man.
Le'Veon Bell. Incomplete. He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Briscoe. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Incomplete.
With the passing game.
Oh, man. I mean, it's an easy read. Easy. So he threw. Oh, I mean, come on, man. Come on.
Not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete
Of course.
as well.
They Johnny on the spot.
For Travis Fulgham.
They Johnny on the spot. Shit.
It's now 4th
They
down.
Johnny on. I mean, their guys running wide open. But their guys, shit. Oh yeah. I'm gonna come right off here. Once again, this should be an easy throw. But they making it sail. Oh, I mean, god damn, man. We can't even make the easy
On 4th
throws.
down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. A field goal was the difference. 27-24, the final. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz has thrown a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who are out in front. Kirk Cousins has thrown a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports, taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. Any
Oh,
surprise in
my
your
God.
mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
I used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case, I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
Of course
Second
I
half
am.
begins with a run by Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
Why?
Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact
Stop.
on first down. Here's
Man,
second
just
and
been
7
busy,
now
man.
for
Work,
the
work,
28.
work, work. I took a nap yesterday.
Looking to throw. Briscoe.
Yeah.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not
We're
playing up to
adjusting
what we're
the
capable
level.
of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now
What
have some
happened?
sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of
I
a
was tired,
conversion as they
man.
come up on third down.
I was tired. I was tired. You know how you get tired sometimes, right?
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And
You don't
they
get tired
it
sometimes?
before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, whatever. I got.
The
Hey, look,
Titans get
Terry
14
sends
yards
pictures
there.
all the time when you on break.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sense that the screen pass
Hey,
was available.
Pup having his way with you.
Pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure
Terry,
against the
what you call it,
defense.
Terry?
And it worked very well there for a first down.
Did y'all have ice cream tonight? Damn! Jesus ate dinner. Damn! Terry, what you make? What you make?
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Salad
They'll
and
take
bread?
this for about 4 up to the 46-yard
What you
line.
think you had? Olive Garden?
We just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball
What
successfully.
you think you had? Olive
4
Garden?
yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller,
Jeez.
you can do just about anything
Yeah,
you want.
I
On the
should've won
defensive
bread
side of the ball,
instead.
you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him?
No, you
Gain
didn't.
an advantage on this snap.
Over the middle here. to
Terry, you let him drive that scooter to work?
He'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 catches in the
Oh,
first
no-
half.
norm-
Now he's
normally
got
you don't let
4
him do
here,
that.
and it's good for a first. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And that going to be incomplete.
How fast are you going, man? How fast you get it up
It's
there?
2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at
50? No, you
where
didn't.
we are in this game, it comes to
No,
mind
you didn't.
that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers.
You didn't get up
The
to 50
guys that
today.
maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a
That
long
moves you
game,
late.
or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
He said it's a little chilly.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36
Well,
to pick up the first. Now it's the backup Tannehill. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he will
So that's why she let you do it. Because she got you on the
Without
tracker.
a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Well, he can just call you until he's on his way.
Situational football, and right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this
Let's
game,
see, Joe, you mess it up, she ain't gonna let you ride it no more.
Take their shots, try and get
You know-
big
you
chunks
know-
of yardage
you
in
know
a
you
short
supposed-
amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Hey, look.
Tannehill on 1st down. Looking for
Hey, look.
Perriman there. He's got
You
him.
know you're supposed to call and report, man.
Rashad Perriman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have.
How long did it take you to make that drive?
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too
Do
hard
you,
to get the score.
do
A
you
perfect
do
combination
you
of
do you
urgency
even wear a
and
helmet?
relaxed enough to get it done.
Now Joey Sly for the point after.
It's 28-14. So a nice drive put together there.
She said the scooter's
75 yards in
protected.
9 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score.
He said, when I get cold, I'll put my helmet on.
Joey Slye
Damn,
set to
damn.
throw.
Damn, man, I had to
Joey
work late
Slye
today.
now to kick
Damn,
off
man, I
after the
still ain't
touchdown.
done. Damn, I got a lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of
And
stuff.
they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a
Just
touchback.
the hiring managers are really
Jaguars
needy.
take over
Everybody
on
needs
offense.
something
They've won 2 straight, and they lead
today
this
or
one as well as
yesterday.
they come up on
And then
first and 10.
sometimes I'm talking to them 4 or 5 times about one thing. Damn. Probably. They'll be back.
Throwing now is Kaepernick.
They'll be
He's
back.
got his target.
They'll be
That's
back.
Pascal. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10
Oh,
to
no.
start the drive.
Oh, yeah,
A few
yeah,
inches,
yeah.
That'll be a
Yeah.
first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter.
Man. Fuck no, it ain't
become
Stimmy babies. It's
defensive
Golden
with their
babies
offense,
still, ain't it?
just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the
Yeah.
number down and finish this one off.
Yeah. When they went in lockdown, he's like, hurt.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. We'll run it now with Robinson.
I mean, is he? I don't know.
Shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
Oh no, I ain't heard nothing like that.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out.
But,
and
I mean-
they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through.
I mean, I don't know. That's
Nice job there.
how you gonna do that?
A 3-yard gain.
I mean, because all that's doing is telling people, hey, look, don't work.
This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackles make
What's
the
Hall?
Titans'
I don't hear it.
45-yard line. Give him 17 yards that time.
Damn, check his B12.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this?
Terry, you still got my shirt?
Right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw?
What do you mean it's hard to look at him? I know they ain't just laying out where you can see him.
Completion, really good pickup.
Well, listen.
So operating
Look
for
at the stuff that Joe piles up on top of the island. Then you won't have to see it.
Kaepernick going to throw. That's into the hands of Pascal. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain it just
That's right. It was in the bag, wasn't it?
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
What'd she
But I
say?
really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync,
What'd she say?
stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each
Whatever.
zone, you saw
That guy ain't made no punch all. He ain't made no punching
passed
forever.
him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even
Well,
though it was complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans.
Oh yeah.
28.
When you go back.
Give him 13 yards there on the play.
Damn! How'd you?
Down.
Man, you must have traded with somebody.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen?
Damn, boy, what you gonna do with your time? You going to Delaware?
Can create his own space and break a tackle.
You going to Delaware on your mini vacation?
Last run,
Hey, look, I wouldn't try that if I was you, but okay.
Here's Kaepernick. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play,
Little May, what are you talking
a
about?
growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And
To do
Flags
what?
come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards.
Oh yeah. I don't have confirmation yet.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot.
He ain't coming.
But they move around so quick and
You
so
see?
fast that sometimes
You seen the ticket?
Hey, 91! 91!
Oh, Kaylee number 6.
Robinson, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, what's her name?
Vision is so important for the
Oh, dang.
because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a
I
play,
can't keep
and
up.
then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know
That's
they have
too
to do
many.
this.
I can't keep up. Hey, look. Hey, look.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Hey, look.
Have a 3rd and goal now to
Hey, look.
14 yards on that pass play.
Oh, man. Oh, man, that shit was funny. He said, we family. We family. They're like, oh, hell no.
They'll try to run this one in.
Oh, man.
This into the end zone for a Jaguar
Man, that was funny.
James Robinson. Second touchdown.
Hey, get out. Hey, look. And while you at it, get out of here, Poncho.
That drive that really increased their cushion
Oh, man.
felt very military to me.
At all.
Precise,
At all.
methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me.
At all. Hey, look, she just nodded her head.
Really now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock too with a drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
Oh, man. Oh, I got me. Hey, look, I did it. I got me some Fat Boys, man, from Sam. Sam, it's 8. It's 8. It's 18 in a pack. Hey, man. Be quiet. Damn. Mr. Robs.
Down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this
Jesus
in a tight angle.
Christ.
The kick by Lambo
That's
is
true.
good.
That's true.
And that'll push the lead up
That's
to
true.
17.
Makes the score Jaguars 31.
Damn, man.
14.
So the field goal there caps what winds up being an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run.
Hey, look.
Only get 3 points.
Hey,
I
look,
just wonder,
his ears must still be clogged up from the drive into work this morning because the air was blowing through his head.
trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6.
Take over first and 10 at their own
Hey, look, you don't even know what color that damn helmet is.
Ready to begin this drive offensively. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now
Hey,
first
look,
and 10
that's true.
at their own 26.
Hey, look, that is true. It would not have fallen out, sir.
Start with a give to Henry. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Derrick Henry.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the
One
line
time
of
when I caught the
scrimmage.
raid,
They
I
used
had it
great
on.
leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And down
Oh,
the
man.
2-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Not a big window to throw.
Whew.
Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way
Oh,
open and catch the ball.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but damn. Hey, man, at least your owner, boy, he's with the people, man. Black Lives Matter. He said, I can breathe. Cause they dumb. He said, cause they're dumb.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. He'll get this underneath the bell.
We can bring
And
him
getting
down.
this just shy of
Oh,
midfield. They'll
man.
spot it at the 49. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Good
Oh,
route.
hey, look, I like y'all. Y'all weak.
Yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route.
Hey,
As a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the
Oh,
linebacker
okay,
spot,
so,
seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the front.
Yeah, I think so. But
direction, then he
hold on. So let me ask you something.
That's what we just saw there from
That
the
year
backup.
that we won the Super Bowl, did y'all?
Tannehill. Gets a short one here, complete to
So
the tight
it doesn't matter.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up second.
They gave up the completion.
I understand. I understand fully.
Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Hey, look, man, look, y'all got to catch up, man. We used to rough y'all up in the 70s. Yeah.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Good tackle.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the.
He ain't on Pittsburgh. He's on Arizona.
I know. I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was.
We don't have any Gilbert's name on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Picking up where he left off. They keep it on the ground. This time it's
I think you might be thinking,
and
who?
past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two short.
We ain't got no tight ends named
10
Gilbert.
yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first
I think you're
down.
talking about Marcus Gilbert, who used to play for us
Before the game, he's
and
a big
went
man. No wonder he breaks
and went to Eric.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads.
Yeah, he plays for the Cardinals.
See him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot
Hey,
to
look,
bring
big.
down.
Who? Nope.
A solid run by Derrick Henry.
Yep.
And here's
That guy said, I'm
another
coming
first and
back.
10.
I still got it.
Now a handoff here to his
Good.
running back.
Hey, good luck with that.
Tackle. And inside the 20 before
Good luck
he's
with
brought
that,
down.
Larry.
13 yards for the second play in a row.
Taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 13 yards.
I'll be over there, man, on Friday afternoon. Yeah. Just had the drinks ready.
And that is going to
Wait a minute. Did she say Saturday?
Third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL
All right, I'll be there Saturday.
on EA Sports.
14.
Ugh. I ain't got nothing to
They
do.
run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
I got my hair cut last week.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
I was tired from staying up too late on Saturday.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all school football players, isn't it?
About 11:30 maybe.
Gritty run, got behind his pads.
About 11:30,
Looked over
about
a few
11:30.
people. Look at that one,
You
right
know.
up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten
You know,
up
about
now.
11:30.
After
That's
the
late
pickup
for
of
me.
5,
Hey, look, I'm
here's
an old
2nd and
man.
5.
Shit, I ain't got shit.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back.
Offense.
What do you say?
This is unbelievable.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you
Man,
can't
I don't need no damn table.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
For number 40.
I can't hear what you're
Look at the
saying.
numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw.
Thanks.
And they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, because I don't. Hey, look, I do not understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team.
Yeah.
To get the passing game going, so big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Yeah, why would she not?
It's 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive.
Hey, look, she gotta
For a tough
get the
test here,
work.
3rd and long. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football
Hey,
in this
listen,
game.
here's
Nearly
what it
another
is, right?
pick. Now 4th down. So 2 3rd-down conversions.
Yeah, a full-time
Not
spot.
able to get a third, and now they
So,
deal
you
with
know,
4th down.
it's what it is.
Good. Makes the score Jaguars 31.
She likes doing that, so she's still gonna do it. She just stopped doing it here because she really didn't know. Like back there, she has her regulars and she knows where they live. She knows what they want. She don't have to worry about a rating. So she's just gonna do it when she gets back.
To give them an opportunity.
I mean, she likes doing it. She's been doing it for 4 years.
And all in all, a pretty solid
Yeah.
return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down
Hey,
officially at the 34.
hey, look! I think her employee is number 3.
Jacksonville back on
Her
offense,
employee number.
ready to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but
It ain't that low.
thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
It's
You're
pretty
not
low,
thinking
though.
touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking
Pretty-
first downs.
pretty low, pretty
to
low.
keep up with your theme there, playing keep away.
Pretty low, pretty low.
First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Pretty low, pretty low.
Kaepernick now on first down.
All right, later, fool.
And this will be incomplete.
Same time as usual.
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball.
Oh, yeah, that's
arrived,
true.
and I've got
That's
to
true.
tell you, you can
Oh,
often
damn,
miss
boy. Check your
time that
B12, man.
play
Check your B12.
because of
Check
the
your B12.
angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right
All right,
now.
fool.
Instead, in this case,
Later.
timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To Rob Gronkowski. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Caught out left side by Robinson. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at about the 14. Bust through the tackle. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And the Titans getting set to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll throw from the gun. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Intercepted.
This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. Connection made with Shenault. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run. Robinson. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Robinson.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick.
He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
The Jaguars on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run here with Robinson. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
12-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today.
For the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 17.
Jaguars 34, Titans 17.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
25-yard line.
Time again to see what Ryan Tannehill and the Titans can do. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one, but let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll run. It's Henry. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Robinson. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that is incomplete.
Kaepernick's pass intended for Laviska Shenault.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Lambeau is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now.
Jaguars 37, Titans 17.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and the Jags grab it.
Joe Schobert. Ryan Tannehill sacked.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Tannehill to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Tannehill's pass.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Down.
To the air again, Tannehill. He's got it. And the Titans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
And Charles, the second time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
Slide for the PAT.
The point after.
And that will cut this lead down to 13. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Your ass should have not done it. Coach Hobson whooped your ass. You should have let Coach Hobson play. And now that I think about it, I'm going to have to take...
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
What's going on? This is Commissioner Hartley. It just seems that we always make things harder than what it should be. So, as a commissioner, it is my job to fix it. So here's